Good evening, dear students. Today we are going to learn about a new topic. What is the sum of roots and product of roots of a given quadratic equation without actual calculation of the roots? That we will see. Sum of roots is given by minus b by a and product of roots is given by c by a. Exactly same as that of the quadratic polynomial. Further, we will say if the sum of roots and product of roots are given, then the quadratic equation can be framed. And that equation is given by x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. This is also exactly same as for the quadratic polynomial. So these two things are exactly same, but we will just revise our concept. And here we will get this alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, not by comparison method, but by adding the roots of the quadratic equation. And how the roots of the quadratic equation is obtained, this we have already learned in our previous classes, that roots of the quadratic equation is given by x is equals to minus of b plus minus under root d by 2a, and this d is discriminant and it is calculated by taking b square minus 4ac. This also gives us the nature of root. Those things in very much detail we have done last day. So while taking one's positive sign between the minus b and under root d, we can get one of the root. So what these roots are? So roots, we are denoting one of the root by alpha. So alpha is obtained by taking the positive sign between minus b and under root d. So alpha is given by minus b under root d by 2a. And other one is called beta. Beta is obtained by taking negative sign between minus b and d, and it is given by minus b minus under root d by 2a. Okay, these are. So starting from the very basic quadratic equation, we can obtain the roots. Then by adding these alpha and beta, we can get this one. This we will see today. How by adding these two, we can get this one. Means this means adding alpha and beta, we can get this. Multiplying alpha and beta, we can get this. Then just by reverse means substituting alpha plus beta and alpha beta in x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta, we can get the required quadratic equation. This thing we will cover. Also, if the time permits, we will solve few of the word problem related question. Here we will learn how to frame the equation. The idea or concept is exactly same as for the linear equation. Okay, exactly same. But what is difference? Just a minor difference is there, that we will learn how to take only one variable. In quadratic equation, we have to take only one variable, but in linear equation in two variables, we will introduce in two variables. Though this can also be initiated with two variable and get to one variable, but even since beginning we may take one variable. That idea I will give. And later on, the completing the square method of finding x, that we will also do. Means completing the square method for finding solution or roots x. So this we will also, already this we have done in deriving the formula for quadratic formula, means x equals to minus b plus minus under root d by 2a, but we will take some numerical value, then we will do. So these are the things that we will learn. A student, one thing more that I want to say you, this last topic, I mean the fourth topic, completing the square, is now dropped. So we will not focus, but you must know, because it is very much useful, or the idea is very much useful in different questions. That is one thing. Another, regarding the word problem, means framing the quadratic equation from the given condition. This part is now a bit lightened, means the tougher questions are now removed. In this, the situation based problem, these are now removed. Situation based problem, like you have to analyze various situations. Say a aeroplane is taking certain time to reach from one location to another, but if the aeroplane is delayed by certain time or certain minutes or certain hour, then the speed is increased to reach at the scheduled time. Then what is the increased speed and how much time it is taking? So those type of question. Another, like swimming, upstream, downstream, these are the situation based problem. Those are dropped. But framing the question or framing the what, this quadratic equation from the statement, it is still there. Only situation based is removed. So this thing we will discuss. We will discuss situation based and completing a square, but not in too much detail. Okay. So student, how is your syllabus? What is that I want to show you? Where is your class 10th? This is for your class 10th itself. स्टूडेंट, आगे से हम ध्यान रखेंगे कि इसमें हमें, दिस इज फॉर क्लास 9th. Yeah, it is for class 10th. Student, keep in mind, in real number, though we have covered the Clyde division lemma, but I will not ask the question in our tests because now it is dropped. Another, regarding polynomial, so division algorithm, that is now being dropped, means finding all the roots of x to the power 4 plus 3x, like that. Such type of, I mean, higher level question is now dropped. It is temporary and it is for this year only. The next one is in pair of linear equation. Only cross multiplication method is dropped, but situation based problem is still there, and we have done a lot of word problem. Those questions are very important. This time, word problem from this linear equation in two variable, they are even more important. Now see, in the quadratic equation, situational problem based on the equation reducible to quadratic equation, this is now dropped. Okay. So whatever the bigger questions are given and that is ultimately reduced to quadratic equation, those kind of question will not be asked this year. So it is this one. So it is not just formation of quadratic equation is still there. So considering this, let us start. Students, if we start with the quadratic equation, so in this quadratic equation, we have learned the general form of quadratic equation is given by ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a can never be 0, b and c can be 0. Another thing, how to solve this? So solution, the factorization method that we have learned. After that, we have learned the quadratic formula. So that x is calculated by applying the quadratic formula. But for applying that formula, we have to first calculate the discriminant called d, which is b square minus 4ac. So this way we can get the nature of roots. Nature of roots whether they are real or non-real, and the value of this root or roots means the x values. This is given by minus of b once plus another time minus under root of d by 2a. A student, in this quadratic formula, once we have to take the positive sign and another time we have to take this negative sign. So while taking this positive sign, we may get some different values, and another time negative sign, we may get some different values of x, unless or until the d is 0, means condition for equal root. So while taking this positive sign, I am denoting these roots, one of the root by alpha, then it is minus b plus under root of d by 2a. Another one is the beta for this negative sign, say beta and alpha. This it will be given a minus b minus of under root of d by 2a. Students, now we are going to start from here. What is the sum of the rods and product of the rods? So what are the two roots? These are the two roots are alpha and beta. If they are equal, when they can be equal, if d value is 0, discriminant value is 0, that we have also learned. At that time, so if equal, then this alpha is equals to beta, we have minus b by 2a. For equal, we have also learned this can happen only if d is equals to 0 at that time. This is the roots obtained, but in general this is the formula. Now we are going to get the sum of roots and product of roots by applying this formula. Students, so please understand how to calculate sum of roots of a quadratic equation. So let the roots be alpha and beta. So let roots of ax square means quadratic equation means always consider the general form, plus bx plus c is equals to 0, b alpha and beta. Then this alpha can be denoted by minus b plus under root of d by 2a, and beta can be denoted by minus of b minus of under root of d by 2a. Student, we always have to keep in mind this d gives an expression which is b square minus 4ac. So this much thing is denoted by this capital D. Student, now to get alpha plus beta, therefore how to get sum of roots? What is this? This is alpha plus beta. So go for adding these two, means it is minus of b plus under root of d divided by 2a plus minus of b minus of under root of d by 2a. Yes, students, what is this? You have to do the simple addition of two fractions. So this can be written as, observe carefully, in denominator it is the 2a in both the cases. So 2a can be written as only once. Now for the first fraction it is minus b plus under root of d. See, in between the two fractions there is positive sign, means the sign of the other term will not change. So the next one will be what? Plus of minus d. So I can directly write minus of b, and next one is also plus of minus under root d. So I can directly write as minus of under root of d. Getting it, students? Many a time our students are committing mistake in this. So that's why they are not understand. So here we are getting that these two d are of the opposite sign, means under root d are of opposite sign. What is left? B and B, but both are negative. So minus of 2b, and what is in denominator? 2a. Now these two are common to both, so minus b by a. A student, what we have obtained? Alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by 2, not 2a. That can happen for equal roots, so it is our a. This is exactly same as, so this is same as sum of what we were calling there, zeros of quadratic polynomial. This was there, a student. So this thing we have to keep in mind. Now let us go for the calculating the product. The questions are very simple, as we have done in quadratic polynomial, exactly same kind of question. So don't worry for question, I will solve few of them. How to get the product of roots of quadratic equation. Again, the roots of quadratic equation that we have taken earlier, one is minus b plus under root of d divided by 2a, and another one is beta given by minus of b minus of under root of d by 2a. A student, what do we mean by the product of roots? Roots are alpha and beta, means alpha into beta it simply means. So how to get? Substitute that alpha, minus of b plus of under root of d divided by 2a, and the other one is also minus of b minus of under root of d by 2a. This is the product. So student, you have to take care, it is not the plus or addition, but rather it is the product. So product simply means numerator will multiply with numerator, denominator will multiply with denominator. So it is like minus b plus under root of d in numerator, and the other one is minus b minus under root of d, and denominator is 2a into 2a. I can write this as 4a square. Okay, students? Now, student, you have to recall the identity. If we have a plus b, or write in the term of x and y. If we have capital X plus capital Y, and another one is x minus y, then this can be written as x square minus y square. A student, you have to take care that these x and y can again be positive or negative. So what we have? We have this minus b here and minus b here. They are of the same sign. So what we can write for numerator? Minus b is a square. And now coming for this under root of d, their sign are changed. One is plus, another is minus. So we have to take this as minus. Under root of d is the term. So this much is square by 4a square. Getting it, students? So go for simplifying this. Minus b square is nothing but it is simply b square. Now under root of d minus b square is b square. Any student have any doubt? So it is simply b square. Coming to under root of d square, it simply means it is under root of d into under root of d. It simply means it is under root of d square. So one of the d will come out. So I can So I can write only D. Minus sign is of the identity. So it is D by 4A square. A student, this product of roots is in term of capital D, determinant. But D itself is given by B square minus 4AC. So we are free to substitute this one. So substitute it here. B square minus. Keep in mind, minus is there. So you have to take the bracket before this B square minus 4AC divided by 4A square. So must do the proper calculation. Now remove the bracket. B square minus of B square, and inside the bracket before this 4AC there is negative sign, and before the bracket is also negative sign. So the sign will change to plus 4AC by 4A square. Now student, B square is being getting cancelled. What is left in numerator is 4AC, and what is in denominator is 4A square. 4 is the number that will get cancelled from numerator and denominator. Also, A square means in denominator it is A into A, and numerator one of the A is also there. So one of the A square or one of the A in denominator will get cancelled. So what is left in numerator is C, and what is left in denominator is A. So therefore, what we can write? Alpha plus beta, or let us write the product first, then we will summarize. So alpha into beta is given by C by A. So thus, what we have to keep in mind, alpha plus beta is minus B by A, and alpha into beta is equals to C by A. A student, how the questions are framed? So let us take a small question. So find the sum of roots and product of roots of the equation how they are. So let us take x minus, or x equals to 1 by x plus 3. A student, let me slightly rearrange it, the sign, so that you can understand the concept. थोड़ा साइन यहाँ चेंज कर लीजिए. So take this as minus and take this as equal. So where x cannot be 0, this is the common understanding. So you have to get the sum of roots and product of roots of this equation. Okay, student? Keep in mind, in quadratic equation, the question will not be in a standard form. Okay, it may be given in the term of either some ratios, or x may be in denominator. That is the difference from the quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. So let us take this as 1, the other one also. 1 by x plus 3 minus of 2 is equals to 1 by x. This one also. Here also x cannot be 0 and minus 3. So student, let us do the first question. A student, here the given equation is x minus 1 by x is equals to 3. Sorry. So it is our x is equals to, what was there, x plus 1 by x, no? Let me take this as plus sign, student. It is here plus sign. Student, please mind it so that we can understand the concept that calculating the roots, then adding. Many students are thinking in that way, then which one is convenient? To illustrate that, I have taken such equation. So x plus 1 by x is equals to 3. So here we want to get alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. It is required to calculate. So student, very first thing is the given equation have to be rearranged in quadratic form. That is the one thing. Afterward, we can calculate alpha and beta, then adding the two we can get the required answer. That is possible, but shall we do that? Or whether we shall use this coefficient only? Means how this formula is useful. So rearrange this quadratic equation, means go for simplifying this. It is x square plus 1 is equals to 3. This implies x square plus 1 is equals to 3x. Bringing this on left hand side, x square minus of 3 of x plus of 1 is equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Student, now you can compare and get ABC. So right, therefore A is equals to what? 1, B is equals to minus 3, C is equals to 1. A student, after calculating this ABC, we are free to choose the formula for sum of root and product of root minus B by A. So this is given by substitute. Minus is minus. Minus of 3 of the formula by A is 1. So this is simply 3. And product of root alpha into beta, C by A. C is our 1 by 1. So this is 1. It is the other. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equals to 3 and alpha beta is equals to 1. This was the required answer. A student, you are free to get the value of x, then you can add it, you can get it. You will get the same result. Or this is what x is, minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This we can also apply. We are free to apply this. So what it become? Minus of b means it become plus of 3 plus minus under root of 3 3s are 9 minus 4 4ac, a into 1. I have written directly. Any student have any doubt? Then please ask. A student, are you getting? No, I have written directly. If any error is also there, then please convey me. Let me verify. Minus of minus 3 become 3 plus minus formula sign under root of minus 3 square is 9, 4 into 1 into 1. So what is this? It is 3 plus minus under root of 5 by 2. Means once it is 3 plus root 5 by 2, this I may take as the alpha and other I may take the beta as with the negative sign 3 minus of under root 5 by 2. Even if you add here, means first you calculated the alpha, beta, then if you are adding this, You will get the same thing. This way you can verify as we were verifying in quadratic polynomials. So it is our 3 plus under root of 5 by 2 plus of 3 minus under root of 5 by 2. You are getting the 2 is the same. So 3 plus root 5 plus of 3 minus of root 5. So these two are getting cancelled. We are getting 3 to the 6 by 2. It is 3. The same answer. This is same as what? Minus of b by a that we have calculated. So this way we can verify here also. So question may be framed for verifying it also. So how is the alpha into beta? So take the product of 2. 3 plus root 5 by 2. Then it is our 3 minus root of 5 by 2. Here it becomes denominator is 4. Numerator is 3 3s are 9 minus 5. So it is 4 by 4. So this is 1. This is same as C by A. Thus verified. So thus what we are getting comparing these two. So we can write whatever we have calculated is the correct. So this way verification can also be done. So student, if verification is not required, then second part, I mean this one part is not required. Okay, this part is not required. Better to go by applying the formula only. If verification is required, you have to go for that way also. In this way, you can do the other question also. Now let me take one more question. Or let us go for framing the quadratic equation if the sum of root and product of root is known to us. A student, keep in mind here, very first we have calculated the sum of root. How? By adding the roots alpha and beta. And how these alpha and beta were calculated? By quadratic formula. Based on this, how the questions are framed? You please do this as homework. घर में आप प्रैक्टिस करिए, नहीं हो तो आप हमसे कल पूछिए. Exactly same way. Now the third thing, framing a quadratic equation when the sum of root and product of roots are given. A student, let us recall the thing that in quadratic polynomial, what we were doing, we were using the comparison method, but not the comparison method here. Why? In that case, it was not an equation. We cannot simplify it. We have compared it. But here, we have simplified the standard quadratic equation to calculate the value of x. Then we have calculated the sum of the roots, means sum of the different values of x, and product of the roots means product of different values of x. Now the next thing is that if the sum of roots and product of roots are given, then how to find the quadratic equation? Okay, so right, formation of quadratic equation, formation of quadratic equation So how the quadratic equation is framed? So it is possible that the roots itself are given, or the sum of roots and product of roots are given. So the two situation arises when sum of roots and product of roots are given, means what? Alpha plus beta. and product of roots that is alpha into beta is known to us. So this is the first situation when rather than knowing the alpha and beta, we have alpha into beta and alpha plus beta is known to us. It is the first situation. We will see how to get it. The second situation is when the root itself is known. When roots means one is alpha and other is beta are known. Okay, students? So it is this one. Before going to the first part, I will prefer to go for the second part because that is very basic thing. That is nothing new, but it is the general definition of framing quadratic equation or factorization. Okay? So therefore, say when the roots are alpha and beta, what does it mean? It simply means x have the value alpha and x have the value beta. Means x minus alpha will one of the factor of the required quadratic polynomials, or here it is the quadratic equation. So x minus alpha, this factor is equated to 0, means this factor is known as we were doing in quadratic polynomial, and x minus beta is known. By knowing this, what we can say? X minus alpha and x minus beta is equals to 0. Means knowing alpha and beta, what we have to do? We have to just substitute in this one. Means x minus alpha we have to do at one factor and x minus beta we have to do as other factor. This way we can substituting in this, we can get it. Even after simplification, we will get the same result. A student, so see here, if I am going for multiplying this, so it become like this. X can be taken out. X minus beta minus of alpha, x minus beta is equals to 0. Multiplying this, x square minus of beta x minus of alpha x plus of alpha beta is equals to 0. Now, what is this? X square minus can be taken out. X can be taken out here. So it become beta plus alpha, or I may write alpha plus beta, that doesn't make any difference. And the last term is alpha beta. So what is this? It is x square term. It is our x term. It is our constant term. So therefore, by knowing this alpha plus beta, we can also get this equation. So this is what x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta is equals to 0. A student, here no need to take the k, because if we multiply entire equation by k, that will go in division of 0, that remains the same. So no need to take any coefficient, what we were doing in the quadratic polynomials. So this is the concept. So we can directly write for this second case also. So therefore, in this case, what is our required? So required quadratic polynomial, rather than polynomial, we have to use quadratic equation is, what is that? That is our x square we have to take, minus sign alpha plus beta we have to take x, plus alpha beta we have to take as equal to 0. This is what the equation is. Okay, student? A student, this can also be verified by other way. How? See, since how is the quadratic equation? Because all these concepts are integrated. आपको एक बार यदि समझ गए, आप एक से दूसरे में बहुत इजीली स्विच कर सकते हैं और समझ सकते हैं, और कोई सा भी चीज आप अप्लाई करेंगे, you will get the same result. How is that? If I go from the starting by the definition, by that way we can also reach the same result. See, the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus of bx plus c is equals to 0. Now I may divide this each term by a only. So ax square by a means left hand side and right hand side both are divided by a, plus bx by a plus c by a, 0 by a. So this a can be cancelled. So this can be written as x square plus of b by ax plus of c by a is equals to 0. Now, a student, since if I am taking this equation as equation A, now since what is alpha plus beta? It is given by minus b by a, or b by a can be written what? Bringing this on left hand side, b by a can be written as minus sign, means minus alpha minus beta. So taking minus as common, means wherever b by a, I can replace that by minus of alpha plus beta. Also, alpha beta is equals to c by a. So wherever c by a is there, I can replace by alpha and beta. So go on substituting these two, means go on substituting this here, and this value, where is this? It is here. Substituting here for this one. So how the equation become? So the equation become like this: x square, in place of plus b by a, I will have to substitute minus of alpha plus beta x. Then plus of c by a, alpha beta is equals to 0. Is there any difference? No difference. So this way you have to understand, whatever the procedure you are following, you will get the same result. Why I have explained all these things? In some of the books, this method may be followed. In some of the books, this method may be followed. So you do not get confused. All the things are the same. Okay, student? So therefore what I can write? I can write for quadratic equation as x square minus of sum of roots into x plus product of roots, and that is equated to 0. Okay, student? So this is all. Now how the question is framed, let us see. Any doubt? No doubt? Please ask. Though all these things are similar to or exactly same as that of the quadratic polynomial. So find a quadratic equation whose roots or whose sum of root and product of root, whose students slightly modify this so that it become a good question, whose sum of roots and product of roots are thrice and twice that of the product of roots and sum of roots respectively for equation say 2x square is equals to 3 minus x. Student, please do it exactly same as that of the quadratic, but students, please do it. You can get it quickly. Student, you have to read such question very carefully. आप ध्यान दीजिए, ऐसे क्वेश्चन बोर्ड में भी पूछे जाते हैं एंड ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमारे एनटीएससी वगैरह में बहुत ही फ्रीक्वेंट हैं, तो आपको इसके स्टेटमेंट पे ध्यान देना रहता है एंड पार्ट बाय पार्ट यू हैव टू रीड इट, देन यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट. Student, you have to find a quadratic equation, means whatever the new quadratic equation that you want to know. For that quadratic equation, its sum of roots and product of roots are 3 times, means the sum of root is 3 times and product is 2 times that of the product of roots and sum of roots for this equation. Student, you have to take care. Means for new equation, whatever the sum of root will be there, that you want to calculate, that will be the 3 times. So it is the thrice of the product of root of this. Means if you are able to calculate the product of root of the given equation, taking the thrice of that, you will get the sum of roots for the new equation. Okay? In the similar fashion, from the given statement, you have to calculate the product of root for the new equation, which will be twice the sum of roots of given equation. Then you have to substitute in the formula for the new equation, you will get the answer. Student, please do it. I will give you 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Please do it quickly.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
so thrice of product of roots or thrice of sum of roots?
थ्राइस एंड ट्वाइस. थ्राइस मतलब 3 टाइम है एंड ट्वाइस का मतलब है 2 टाइम है. वन इज थ्राइस, अनदर इज ट्वाइस. हाँ देखिए,
सम ऑफ रूट्स के लिए
हाँ ये यही बोल रहा हूं ना, इधर रेस्पेक्टिव वर्ड है, इसका मीनिंग यही हमने समझाया जो आप डबल अंडरलाइन किया हमने. रिक्वायर्ड क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का जो सम है ये 3 टाइम्स है किसका? प्रोडक्ट का, न कि सम का. ओके, दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज हियर रेस्पेक्टिव वर्ड इज रिटन. और ये प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट आपको कहां से कैलकुलेट करने हैं? गिवन इक्वेशन से. सो राइट, व्हाट इज गिवन इक्वेशन? ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हमारे बच्चे नहीं समझ पाते हैं बहुत बार. मीन्स सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर फ्रेम्ड क्वाइट फ्रीक्वेंटली एंड इट इज आस्क्ड. एंड खास तौर से एनटीएससी वगैरह में तो ये बहुत ही फेवरेट एरिया है उनका.
सर
यस, टेल मी योर आंसर.
सर करेक्ट है क्या पता नहीं, पर आंसर एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 9x/2 -1.
Okay, means 2x square then 9x minus 1.
X square plus 9x/2 -1.
Okay, is equal to, okay, minus 1 means it is minus means plus 1. Okay, please verify with me. So student, what is given equation that you first write? It is our 2x square is equals to 3 minus x. So write in a standard form 2x square plus of x minus of 3 is equals to 0. So this implies our A is 2, B is 1, C is minus 3. Okay, student? So for the given equation, I am going to write, therefore, their alpha plus beta for the given equation minus of B by A means it become minus of 1 by 2. And alpha into beta is given by C by A. It is minus of 3 by 2. So these are the given, means for given equation. Now for required equation, so say for required equation we have to get the sum of root and product of root. Now right, according to question, for required means the new equation, quadratic equation, their sum of root means for the new, their sum of roots, it is given by what? What is the condition given? So understand this. Sum of roots for the required quadratic equation is 3 times the product. Means it is 3 times of alpha into beta. This was the given one, alpha into beta. And it, when we multiply it by 3, we will get the sum of root for required equation. So it becomes 3 into minus of 3 by 2. So it becomes minus of 9 by 2. Okay. And the same thing for the required quadratic equation, the product of roots. This product of roots, read this question again carefully. The product of roots is twice. It is 2 times of this sum. So it is twice of alpha plus beta. So it is 2 times alpha plus beta we have calculated above, minus of 1 by 2. Very good. So it is minus of 1. Therefore, what is required quadratic equation? How is that? It will be our x square minus sum of roots of the required one into x plus product of root. A student, the variable x we have to take same as the above one. So this implies x square minus, and the sum of this one, it is this one, this we have calculated here, and this we have calculated here. So this thing we have to substitute. Minus of 9 by 2 of x plus minus of 1 is equals to 0. Good. Correct answer, Neeraj. So it is like our x square plus 9 by 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. If you want to remove from the denominator, you can write this as 2x square plus of 9x minus 1 is equals to 0. This is the answer. स्टूडेंट्स, सच ऑप्शन विल बी फ्रेम्ड इन एमसीक्यूज। ऐसे क्वेश्चन में नीचे एमसीक्यूज बना देते हैं और ऐसे ऐसे 3-4 इक्वेशन दे देंगे, एक में कुछ साइन चेंज रहेगा, मीन्स 2x² माइनस 9x प्लस 1 इक्वल्स टू 0 बना देंगे, 2x² प्लस 9x प्लस 1 इक्वल्स टू 0 बना देंगे। सो क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी सिंपल, क्वेश्चन इसमें बहुत सिंपल होता है। आपको जस्ट गिवन कंडीशन ध्यान से पढ़ने हैं, फिर इसे अप्लाई करना है। स्टूडेंट, एनी डाउट देन प्लीज आस्क, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस मोर। हाँ बोलिए।
So it will be -2. Last equation.
Correct, exactly. So this minus will also come here, students. So minor misprinting is there because the 2 is multiplied with both. So it is this one. Okay, students. So the correct answer is 2x² plus 9x minus 2 is equals to 0. So ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी होते हैं। ये क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है यहाँ भी एप्लीकेबल है। So वो कॉन्सेप्ट यदि आपको अच्छे से आते हैं तो यहाँ कुछ भी नया नहीं रहता है। Now let me go for the नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, फ्रेमिंग द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन। ये कैसे फ्रेम करते हैं? जैसे हमने वो पढ़े थे कि लीनियर इक्वेशन फ्रेम करने के लिए जो भी क्वेश्चन है उसको केयरफुली पढ़ें। केयरफुली पढ़ने के बाद क्या पूछा जा रहा है उसको आप वेरिएबल मानते थे। देयर वर द 2 कंडीशन and 2 unknown quantity, mostly in linear equation in 2 variable. So the 2 quantities you were considering, one as x and other as y. Then you were applying the condition. उस जो क्वेश्चन में गिवन कंडीशन है उसे आप अप्लाई करके आप एक 2 लीनियर इक्वेशन बनाते थे, उसको आप फिर सॉल्व करते थे। इन द सिमिलर फैशन द वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स आर आल्सो फ्रेम्ड हियर। एंड आपके बुक में बहुत सारे इसके क्वेश्चंस हैं और इसके पहले तो बहुत क्वेश्चन आते थे। आई मीन इवन लास्ट ईयर एक सिचुएशन विच रिड्यूस टू क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, जो कि अभी हटा दिया गया है। सो ये सिचुएशन पहले डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन आते थे, बट सिंपल क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन फॉर्मेशन अभी भी आपको रहेगा। ओके, सो दैट लेट अस गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक। एनी डाउट देन प्लीज आस्क, अदरवाइज दिस क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी इजी। आई डोंट थिंक आई नीड टू सॉल्व मोर क्वेश्चन ऑन दिस। किसी को और ज्यादा क्वेश्चन इसमें चाहिए क्या? अपने आएंगे, मीन्स इन एक्सरसाइज एंड प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर सच क्वेश्चन विल बी देयर, तो उधर से हम लोग करेंगे। हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, कोई डाउट है क्या? तो चलिए, आप लोग कह रहे हैं तब मैं क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं। Let me take a very simple question. लाइक हियर इट ना, स्पीड ऑफ बोट इन स्टिल वाटर। तो ये वाले क्वेश्चन आपके केवल रिमूव कर दिए गए, बाकी जो सिंपल है वो आपके रहेंगे ही। वाटर टैप टुगेदर कैन फिल, दीज आर सिचुएशन बेस्ड प्रॉब्लम। तो ये थोड़े बढ़िया लेवल के जो आपके 4 और 6 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन रहते थे, यू आर गेटिंग नो, इट इज 4 और 6 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन। सो सच क्वेश्चंस आर temporarily dropped for this year only. बाकी जो सिंपल है, जैसे सम ऑफ ए स्क्वायर ऑफ 3 कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर इज दिस मच, फाइंड द नंबर्स। ये कोई सिचुएशन बेस्ड प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, इट इज सिंपली द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन फॉर्मेशन है। तो ये आपको है, दैट आई विल टेल यू एग्जैक्टली व्हिच क्वेश्चन यू कैन लीव एंड कौन कौन से क्वेश्चन आपको करते रहने हैं। दैट आई विल राइट ऑन अ पेपर एंड आई विल गिव इट टू यू। देखिए, ऐसे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आए हुए हैं। Here we are getting this. Such questions are also very easy. Okay, let me take this. Question number 104, which is very simple. यही क्वेश्चन में सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन वाज आस्क इन आवर ऑल इंडिया. दिस इज फॉर द दिल्ली पेपर. हम आपको दिखाएंगे आगे और मिलेंगे इसमें. ऑल इंडिया में भी ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया. And fair chances of asking this question. देखिए स्टूडेंट्स, आपको क्या समझने रहते हैं. So this was asked in 2017, means recently it was asked. So find the value of k for the quadratic equation have real and equal root. So that I think we have already done. Let me take the other question. In place of k in two variable का आपको मैं करके दिखाता हूँ, क्वेश्चन चूज करके. Where one will be p, another will be q, and you have to calculate p and q both. देखिए इधर है 2016 एंड 19, 2105 जो क्वेश्चन है इसको देखिए. इस क्वेश्चन का बहुत प्रोबेबिलिटी है इस बार पूछने का. above question already we have done. So इस क्वेश्चन को 104 को मैं सॉल्व नहीं करता हूं, बट आई हैव रिटन बिकॉज दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल इन आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आई मीन दिस क्वेश्चन. See, such question was asked in 2009 as well as the same question in 2016. What is given in 105? This question number -5 is a root of the quadratic equation. This one means x is equals to -5 can satisfy this quadratic equation. This is for 2x square plus px minus 15 is equals to 0. इसका ये मीनिंग है. Now the other quadratic equation is given. It is this one. For this you have to calculate the value of k. So other, consider this as 1. So other equation is p of x square plus x plus k is equated to 0. स्टूडेंट्स, तो देखिए अभी आपको जो दूसरा इक्वेशन दिया हुआ है यहां से आपको k का वैल्यू निकालना है. क्वेश्चन इज दिस वन. क्वेश्चन इज नॉट आस्क्ड फॉर p. So here is k, but this equation also contain p. So first we need to calculate p, then we have to apply the condition for this second equation. So k is equals to what? For here it is given as equal root. So this way two equations are interrelated. दो ऐसे कंडीशन या इक्वेशन दे सकते हैं कि एक से आपको कुछ वैल्यू निकाल कर दूसरे में डालना है, या एक का कुछ रूट का रिलेशन दूसरे में है, तो आपको दोनों को कोरिलेट करने रहते हैं. So we have to calculate the value of k, but the second equation contain p. So from first you first find p first, then use it for second equation. This is the only concept कि आप पहले एक से आप जो भी अननोन है उसे निकाल लीजिए, वो अननोन दूसरे के लिए भी अवेलेबल हो जाएगा, तो दूसरे इक्वेशन में आप कंडीशन अप्लाई कर दीजिए. सेम है स्टूडेंट. So right, according to question, what is there? X equals to minus 5 is a root of 2x square plus p of x minus 15 is equals to 0. It means I can put minus 5 in place of x, then this will satisfy this one, plus p of minus 5 minus of 15 is equals to 0. I can calculate the p here. So this implies it becomes 25 and then it is 50. So can I write directly 50? 5 5s are 25, 2s are 50 is there, then minus of 5p is there, then minus of 15 is there. You can operate these constants. So 5p is equals to subtracting 35. So p is equals to how much? It is this 7. But question was not for calculating the value of p. Question was for calculating the value of k, which is in equation number 2. But this p is required for equation number 2. Now, for write down equation, the other equation is also given as p of x square plus x plus k is equals to 0. You can rearrange it. So it is like px square plus p of x plus k is equals to 0. Now this p is available here. This can be used here. So it is like 7x square plus 7x plus k is equals to 0. You may use it here or you may apply the condition first, then lastly you can substitute the value of p. So right, for equal roots, d is equals to 0. This implies b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Now here what is b? I have already substituted the value of p. So it is like our 7. So it is 7 square minus 4 is of the formula. A is this 7 again into 7. C is like our k into k is equals to 0. So this is 49 minus 28 k is equals to 0. K you can calculate 49 by 28, or the 7 will get cancelled. So 4 by 7. So therefore, the value of k is 7 by 4. This was the required answer. So this is what quite common. Okay ना, ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत फ्रिक्वेंट है कि आपको कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में भी पूछे जाएंगे एंड आपके एकेडमिक्स में भी पूछे जाएंगे. सो आपको यही चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है कि एक से जो भी हम कंडीशन निकालते हैं उसे हम दूसरे में यूज कर सकते हैं. सी इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 104 only one condition was there, means real and equal, and only one unknown was there. So that was just the part of even 105. So ऐसे ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी हैं. आई डोंट थिंक टू डिस्कस मोर. आप और घर में करेंगे. Now let me go for framing quadratic equations. Meaning of so framing or formation of quadratic equation. or converting the word into quadratic equation. Problems. To formation of quadratic equation. Means in a statement the condition will be given and you have to frame the quadratic equation. So a statement gives condition. So whatever the condition that is given in the question, that you have to convert it into or in the term of variables, that will give you a quadratic equation. So what are the steps? Write down the steps involved. The very first is, or the step number 1 is, you have to read the question carefully. ये सबसे पहला स्टेप्स होते हैं इसके. And whatever the required quantity you take that as one unknown. So read question carefully. It is the first thing. Next step is you have to, after reading, you have to consider the unknown, but unknown should not be to try to write the unknowns. Means even more than one unknown it appear in question but in the single variable. So write the unknowns in single variable applying one of the condition. How this we can write in the single variable? One of the condition have to apply. Applying one of the simple condition. How is that? This we will see. Then, so there will also be the two condition. Step number 3, apply other condition. Here we have assumed the variable, the single variable we have assumed. Apply given condition over the assumed variable. Here these are the variables assumed. So by this way you will get a quadratic equation. Then you have to solve this quadratic equation. Solve means you have to find unknown x, okay, by any of the method. The method that we have already learned, maybe your factorization method, maybe your quadratic formula method, or even by completing a square. So this way we can find the unknown. So this is the ultimate step. So this gives the required result. So whatever the required result is there, you can get it. A student, let me solve one of the question. Means how I will frame the equation. You have to see. So very first, whatever the given statement or the question will be there, that you have to read it carefully. Let me take one question to explain all these steps. So find the dimension of a rectangle whose area is 54 meter square, or maybe a rectangular field may be written having right having length 3 meter, three meter larger than its width. This is a very simple question, but here you will see this will lead to a quadratic equation. In earlier chapter, means in our chapter linear equation in two variable, we were always getting two linear equation. But here we will say, even if we consider the two variable, but lastly it will get converted into only one variable with quadratic equation. So that we will see. A student, what I have told you, you have to apply that one. सिंपल जो तरीका है जो अभी आपको हमने बताया उसे आपको देखना है. देखिए फाइंड द डायमेंशन ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल. तो आप पहले एक फिगर बनाइए. सो डायमेंशन ऑफ रेक्टेंगल, इसका कुछ लेंथ रहेगा, कुछ ब्रेड्थ रहेगा. आप चाहिए तो जस्ट एल एंड बी भी ले सकते हैं, बट इट इज गिवन दैट एरिया ऑफ दिस रेक्टेंगल इज 54 meter square and having length 3 meter longer than width. This is what the statement which is given, which can convert these L and B into the single variable. Means if I consider this as X, then what will be this? This will be 3 meter longer. So it will be X plus 3. Okay, if I have assumed this, then I can get this one. Or if you are assuming this as X, then you can get this one. So this, if I am assuming this as X, means this be let, then this will be shorter. It will be X minus 3. So this is what this statement specifies. So you either go by this way or by this way. Means if you are taking this one, you may go by this way or by this way, but only one of them you must apply at a time. You are free to choose this way or this way. Okay, the result will remain the same. I am taking the first one. स्टूडेंट, तो आपको जो सिचुएशन दिए हुए हैं उसे आप पहले छोटे से फिगर में ड्रा कर लीजिए. तो हमने क्या माना, लेट द width or let the width be और ब्रेड्थ भी x एंड लेंथ भी x प्लस 3। तो यहां देखिए हमने दो वेरिएबल x एंड y नहीं लिया, हमने एक ही वेरिएबल ले लिया x एंड x प्लस 3। आप चाहिए तो l एंड b और x एंड y आप ले सकते थे, तब आपको लेंथ आपने यदि y लिया है तो y माइनस एक्स इक्वल्स टू 3, दैट वे यू कैन गेट वन ऑफ द इक्वेशन। अल्टीमेटली यू विल गेट द सेम वैल्यू ऑफ y as x plus 3. Okay student, so this is what how you have to choose the variable. So very first step I have applied here, step 1 I have applied, means 2 I have applied. Read the question carefully, write they are known in single variable, means dimension are length and width. So length and width I have written in term of single variable. So better यही रहता है quadratic equation में आप single variable में लेकर के आइए दोनों को, then apply the condition. Now where is the other condition? The other thing is, student, it is given area is this much. So area means now you have to apply the formula for area. Since it is a rectangle, so you are free to apply the formula of rectangle. If it is a some other kind of dimension or other kind of thing, accordingly you have to apply the other formula. So right, according to question, area is equals to 54. What does it mean? It means length into width or breadth, or width is equals to 54. Now what is there? This is our x plus 3 into x is equals to 54. A student, you have to just solve it, you will get the answer. So it becomes x square plus of 3x, bringing this minus of 54 is equals to 0. You have to find x by, या तो फैक्टर मेथड आप लगा दीजिए, और क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला, जो भी आपको कन्वीनियंट लगता है। देखिए यहां से मैं डायरेक्टली क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला लगाता हूं, या फैक्टर में भी हम लगा सकते हैं। सो बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac, but see here c is very large, so better to appear me apply this quadratic formula. So x square, what I can write, it is 9 and 6, so bigger one is plus, so 9x minus of 6x minus of 54 is equals to 0. What I can write, I can write x as common, x plus 9 minus of 6 as common, x plus 9 is equals to 0. Means what I can write this as x minus 6 and x plus 9 is equals to 0. A student, after this another important step is there. क्या step है कि लेंथ कभी नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता है, so that we have to apply. So therefore x minus 6 is equals to 0 or x plus 9 is equals to 0. So this will give us the two kind of thing, x is equals to 6, this gives us x equals to minus. So here you can write directly this x equals to minus 9 is not possible. Why not possible? Because the length can never be negative. Dimension of any field or any figure cannot be negative. So right, it is not possible. This way you have to write here. While you are rejecting, you have to write the cause also. So it is not possible. Why? Since length, maybe length or width or any kind of thing cannot be negative. So what is ultimately? Therefore, x is equals to 6 meter. This is. Therefore, what is this x? It is our width. is equals to x. This is our 6 meter. And what is the length? It is x plus 3. This will be 6 plus 3, 9 meter. So therefore, answer is your 6 meter by 9 meter. This is the answer. If you are multiplying this, you are getting it is our 54 meter square. Means it is also verified. This way you can verify your own result also. Yes, students, any doubt then please ask. No doubt? तो आपको कंडीशन अप्लाई करने हैं जो दिए हुए कंडीशन है कि अननोन को आप पता कर सके, बट जब आप अननोन निकालेंगे यदि कोई नेगेटिव आता है तो उसे आपको नेग्लेक्ट करना रहता है कंडीशन को देखते हुए वेदर वो वैल्यू पॉसिबल है या नहीं. यहाँ आप देखिए द बेटर थिंग इज दैट वन ऑफ द वैल्यू इज कमिंग एज नेगेटिव बट द सेम पॉजिटिव वैल्यू यू विल गेट एट द आंसर बाय substituting the positive value. Okay, like x equal to 6 we have substituted. For the length means x plus 3, it is coming as plus 9, though we have rejected minus 9. Okay students, so this is how you can apply. Let me solve some of the question from your textbook. और हम previous year से ही हम कुछ question लेते हैं. textbook आप करेंगे? So see, this is here. Sum of area of 2a square is this much. Also very easy question. You can get it. अभी मैं इसको लेता हूं. बहुत बार many a time student get confused कि 2 variable लेना चाहिए या 1 variable लेना चाहिए. Even if you are taking the 2 variable, you will get the same result. That doesn't make any difference. The difference of two natural number is 5. It is this one. And difference of their reciprocal is this one. Okay, student, इसमें बच्चे क्या गलतियां करते हैं वो हम आपको दिखलाते हैं. So difference of two natural number is 5. Means I can take one number as x, then other number as x plus 5. If I am taking one number as x, I may take the other number as x minus 5. We are free to choose it. So let two natural number be x and x plus 5. स्टूडेंट यहां ध्यान दीजिए, ये हमने पहले स्टेटमेंट को इस वेरिएबल को ही चूज करने में हमने यूज कर लिया. पहला जो कंडीशन है डिफरेंस ऑफ टू नंबर इज और टू नेचुरल नंबर इज 5. So therefore I have chosen the two variable as one as x and other as x plus 5. Okay, this is how I have chosen. Now the next one is according to question, difference of their reciprocal is 5 by 40. Reciprocal means what? If x is the number, then reciprocal is given by 1 by x. If x plus 5 is the number, then its reciprocal will be 1 by x plus 5. Both will be in denominator. Okay, student? Now, my question is their difference of their number. Means whether I shall take x plus 5 minus of 1 by x is equals to 5 by 4 or 1 by x minus of 1 by x plus 5 is equals to 5 by 14. Yes, student, now you please tell me which one I shall take, whether this one or the next one. बताइए. You can post in your answer whether I shall take the first one or whether I shall take the second one. Yes, student, quickly. So saying the first one, Vivek is saying first one. Okay, very good, Vivek. But why so? Other students? Yes, post your answer quickly.
So the first one.
First one, okay. One of the good students have spoken the first, then why not the other? Okay, very good. Yes, Neeraj, tell me. You have to give the answer. Yes, Nasrin, tell me why we shall prefer the first one.
Because the other number is exceeding the first number by 5. So
Okay, but your interpretation is totally getting reversed while you are choosing, though you are thinking in correct line, but ultimate result is your something else. जो आप सोच रहे हैं वो सही है, लेकिन कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक कर दिया आपने अभी. हाँ, जल्दी जल्दी बतलाते जाइए. इधर यू टेल मी और पुट इन द चैट बॉक्स.
सर.
हाँ, बोलिए.
सर मुझे लगता है सेकंड वन.
अच्छा, नीरज इज सेइंग द सेकंड वन. ओके, कोई ना कोई तो सही होगा ही. जब दो ही है तो 50% बच्चे फर्स्ट बोले, 50% सेकंड बोले, तो 50% बच्चे का तो करेक्ट होगा ही. दिस इज द गुड थिंग. एमसीक्यूज और डिफरेंट ऐसे छोटे छोटे चीजों में यदि पूछा जाए तो किसी न किसी का तो सही होगा ही. स्टूडेंट, अभी आप देखिए, ये पहले हमने एक नंबर x लिया है, दूसरा x प्लस 5 लिया है. तो ये बताइए x एंड x प्लस 5 में लार्जर नंबर कौन है? मीन्स वेदर x इज बिगर और x प्लस 5 विल बी बिगर. x प्लस 5 विल बी बिगर देन x. ऐसा ही होगा ना स्टूडेंट? किसी भी चीज में यदि हम पॉजिटिव नंबर ऐड करें तो वो नंबर ज्यादा होता है. अच्छा, अभी ये बताइए 1 बाई एक्स प्लस 5 बड़ा होगा, मीन्स टेकिंग द रेसिप्रोकल, और 1 बाई एक्स विल बी बिगर. विच वन विल बी बिगर? स्टूडेंट, टेल मी क्विकली whether 1 by x plus 5 will be bigger or 1 by x will be bigger.
1 by x.
1 by x.
गुड. तो आपको ये पता है डिनोमिनेटर जितना छोटा होता है वो नंबर उतना बड़ा होता है, और डिनोमिनेटर यदि बड़ा हो जाएगा तो उसका वैल्यू कम हो जाएगा उस फ्रैक्शन का. तो यहां देखिए 1 बाई एक्स प्लस 5 इज बिगर, सो दिस विल बी स्मॉलर. अभी आप देखिए इस दोनों का डिफरेंस मीन्स दोनों में अंतर, तो अंतर हम कब लेंगे? बिगर नंबर माइनस स्मॉलर नंबर. नो, बिगर माइनस स्मॉलर. See, why not smaller minus bigger? Because the difference is given as positive. तभी तो पॉजिटिव आएगा. ओके, द गिवन डिफरेंस इज 5 by 14. 5 by 14 इज पॉजिटिव. तो इसके लिए हमें बिगर नंबर लेने पड़ेंगे. बिगर नंबर क्या है? 1 by x इज आवर बिगर एंड स्मॉलर 1 by x plus 5. यही कॉन्सेप्ट है. बच्चे इसी में गलतियां करके एग्जाम में बैठ जाते हैं और फिर कहते हैं कि नहीं, हमने क्वेश्चन तो बहुत सारे किए थे लेकिन ऐसा ऐसा कर लिया. हाँ, so these are the quite common, I mean small concepts or small silly mistakes students are committing. तो ये आपको लॉजिकली सोचने रहते हैं. वर्ड प्रॉब्लम का यही अच्छाई रहता है कि आप जो लिख रहे हैं उसे आप चेक कर. If I am taking this one, whether it can give the result or not, that I will also say. Okay, if we are taking that, what makes difference? So let me take this second one. Therefore, it is preferable. It is preferred. So avoid this. इसको हमें avoid करेंगे. Okay. our time is about to end. Okay, squaring method we will learn next day, student. Let us finish this today. आपको हम और होमवर्क देके आपको छोड़ेंगे. So मैं अभी इसको लेता हूं. Therefore मैं अभी 1/x minus of नसरीन, आपको समझ में आया क्या कि why I have chosen the second one?
I forgot that. Sorry.
हाँ स्टूडेंट, किसी को कोई डाउट हो तो दोबारा पूछ लीजिए. हमें ये देखना है डिफरेंस का मीनिंग है कि बड़ा नंबर माइनस छोटा नंबर. देखिए x एंड x प्लस 5 में हमने देखा कि x प्लस 5 बड़ा होता है x से, तो 1/x प्लस 5 जो है छोटा हो जाए. क्यों? क्योंकि किसी भी फ्रैक्शन में डिनोमिनेटर जितना छोटा होगा वो नंबर उतना बड़ा होगा, और डिनोमिनेटर को यदि हम बढ़ाएं तो ओवरऑल फ्रैक्शन का वैल्यू कम होता है. So therefore this 1/x plus 5 is a smaller. So for taking the difference, the smaller number have to be subtracted from the bigger number. The bigger number become 1/x. That's why I have taken 1/x minus of 1/x plus 5 is equals to 5/14. Now student, just go for simplifying this. So it become x, then x plus 5, then this become x plus 5 minus of x. Simple addition of the fraction. 5/14. Student, the x getting cancelled here. So what is there? 5 into 14 is equals to 5 times of x and x plus 5. This was coming. Even this 5 is also getting cancelled. Okay, students. So ultimately it is our x square plus of 5x minus of 14 is equals to 0. इसका फैक्टराइजेशन सब बच्चों को आता है. देखिए बड़ा नंबर है तो हमें x प्लस 7 2 जा 14 आ जाएगा, तो प्लस में 7 लेना पड़ेगा एंड माइनस में 2 लेना पड़ेगा, इज इक्वल्स टू 0. स्टूडेंट, यू आर नोइंग दिस स्प्लिटिंग द मिडिल टर्म. आई होप सो. इन क्लास 9th में भी आपको पढ़ाया है, 10th में भी पढ़ाया है. स्टूडेंट्स, this implies x is equals to minus 7 or x equals to 2. This is possible. Is it possible? Natural number. Why it is given as natural number? Student, हमें क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ने हैं. So natural number, this cannot be negative. तो नेगेटिव वैल्यू पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. तो ये ऐसा नहीं कि हर नेगेटिव को हम मना कर दे. क्वेश्चन में कंडीशन दिया रहेगा, उस कंडीशन को चेक करना है कि वो नेगेटिव पॉसिबल है कि नहीं. बट x cannot be minus 7 as not a natural number. नेचुरल नंबर क्या होते हैं? वो नंबर जिसे हम काउंटिंग के लिए यूज करते हैं. ओके, काउंटिंग ऑलवेज 1 से स्टार्ट होता है. यू कैन नॉट से आई हैव -2 बुक्स, ओके, और आई हैव -7 बुक्स. That doesn't carry any sense. Therefore, x equals to -7 is not possible as not a natural number. Okay. Therefore, what is the value of x? X equals to 2. What is this x? क्या पूछा गया है यहाँ पे? The difference of two numbers. Therefore, what are the numbers? Number are, one is x equals to 2 and other number one number and other number. So write like this directly. One number is x, other number is what? X plus 5 we have taken. Students, see now, one is x, another is x plus 5. So it is 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. So answer is our 2 and 5 or 5, 2. Whether you write this or this, you will get the same result. Okay, it is the answer. स्टूडेंट, आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे x का वैल्यू नेगेटिव आ रहा है, लेकिन फाइनली ये नेगेटिव वाला हम नहीं लेते हैं, दूसरे से भी कैलकुलेट करते हैं तो यही पॉजिटिव में आ जाता है. This is how you have to solve. A student, you please try for the one. आप पहले वन को जरा घर में कोशिश करिए, कल हम इस बात को एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. What makes difference? And you also have to conclude. क्या हम ये नेगेटिव नंबर पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव होता है, या इक्वेशन को ही हम नहीं सॉल्व कर पाते हैं? What makes difference? That you please do as homework. किसी को डाउट है देन प्लीज आस्क, अदरवाइज आई विल एंड द क्लास हियर. Write down the homework. Our textbook exercise 1.1 question number 2, it was left. This you will do. Then sorry, it was 4.1, not 1.1. There is also the other factor. I find the number 27. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.2, question number 3 to 7. Let's do this question. Let me take few more. So solution ultimately you have to do by either applying quadratic formula or the factorization method. So in this case, completing a square is not required because that is dropped for this session. See here the product completing a square. So leave the question number 1. Find the roots of the. This question number 3 we have done. Reciprocal. Yes, 3 to 11. Do only this much. 3 to 11. Diagonal of a rectangle. This thing may be asked. Quadratic water tap together. देखिए इसका क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 ये आपको नहीं पूछे जाएंगे इस बार. ओके ना, क्योंकि ये सिचुएशन है. इट इज अ सिचुएशन बेस्ड. सिचुएशन जो कि थोड़े टेढ़े मेढ़े रहते हैं, डिफिकल्ट लगते हैं ना, प्रैक्टिकली हमें क्या चीज ऑब्जर्व होता है, दे आर सिचुएशन बेस्ड. So this is representing one of this situation. Train. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 में भी चांसेस कम है, बट हमारे एनटीएससी के बच्चे ये सब चीजें आपको आनी ही चाहिए. सो ट्राई एटलीस्ट ऑल दिस थिंग. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 to 11. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 to 11. प्लीज डू ओनली दिस मच. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, इतने आप करिए. नेक्स्ट वी विल डू द अदर थिंग.